So fireball looks like this.
Okay. Damn it. Yeah, he'll looks like he can center it just yeah.
Okay, just give me a touch attack versus wherever you wanna. I mean, are you centering it on a spider drone or just on the floor somewhere?
Yeah, just trying to make it like 20 feet back on the floor, so roughly here-ish.
Okay, that is 4 squares. And
Yeah, touch attack, you said, okay.
yep, it's still short range at 4
Okay.
squares.
It says it's unable to find him. Does he have what you call it, armor class?
Just do a touch attack versus yourself.
Right, when I do Gregus and hit attack, it says unable to find a player or character with name Gregus.
Oh, just a second. Actually, you're standing on top of somebody right now, so I can't do anything.
Oh.
There we go. So I'm just renaming him Gregus instead of Gregus, comma Rail Engineer.
Okay.
And yeah. All right, should work now.
Okay. Attack. Range.
All right, 2 versus AC 4 means you land the grenade on target,
Okay.
and there's some back blast that reaches the squares just in front of you, so you barely have enough. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can hear the uh, the machines kind of taking damage from this. Go ahead and click on the actual grenade, which is right here. And actually, I'm gonna move it over so you can. And then click on attack. And I'm gonna put, let's see, under.
Sorry, where's the grenade? I see something labeled grenade, but it's in a space I can't see with a character. Oh. Okay, so you said hit the grenade and then hit
Okay, I'm just moving the grenade.
Sure.
Yep. Click on the grenade, hit attack. And we're going to ignore the attack roll. We're just going to use the damage for this. And then they all get saving throws versus breath weapon to take half damage. So I'm going to roll a group save. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're all slowed, so they all get -4.
And then he has a little bit of movement, so he'll step back out of Shandrak's way when he
So that
finishes.
grenade did 21 damage. Save versus breath weapon at -4. They count as Warrior 3, not multi-classed or triple-classed. Okay, they all fail and take 21 damage. And they all explode. So you can hear like pop, 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 pop.
We got him on the ropes now!
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spider drones destroyed. And we'll say the explosion kind of blew the smoke out too, so the smoke is gone. And that is... That's combat, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, next up is Tenzi and Company.
Kenzie cast Vengeful Strike on himself.
Okay.
And everybody else will just move forward.
How many rounds?
120.
Alright. Jazra is going to pop out from cover and walk into the auxiliary bridge, and she looks around and she goes,
Fuck! Gregis, you just blew up all the instruments in here. It's gonna take forever to fix all this shit.
And it grimaces. Oh.
Well, you better get to work.
It's like a salute and it's not a problem.
and she kind of looks at Shandrak and says,
So what do you want to do?
Well, the one of those sentries wanted to try to take that elevator and go up. What's the floor above us?
That's where the main bridge is, and engineering. They're both destroyed. And then there's also the command quarters. It's where the captain and all the officers sleep. The largest apartments on the ship.
Well, they did want to go up there.
To
Do
the
you think
aft.
that overseer might be over there?
Or one of his commanders?
I have no idea where the overseer might be.
That
Oh,
used to be where the
you're
bridge
talking
is.
about the main overseer? No, he's probably somewhere on a space station somewhere.
I just meant whoever the boss is. It seemed like he wanted to go up. So I don't know if he was just trying to get away or if he wanted to report us.
But,
Oh, you're talking about the command unit on the ship?
mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably a secondary director. That's my guess.
Well,
Usually secondary directors, being the most expendable, are sent on forward missions.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of because it wanted to. I don't know. It was going. It was either trying to run away or it was just. He was heading there for some reason. They were to report our location. So I would figure we'd either go up the elevator or try to find the armory now that we're in here.
Well, there is no armory. All the arms would be in the main cargo hold towards our aft, which is also sort of where the gate is held. There's a special room just off of the main part of the cargo hold. It's a circular room, and that's where the gate is.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds important too. That might be. Well, I'll have to talk to my compatriots about that.
Okay. Gregis, you should start working on the controls for the alarm so we can shut that off.
Get right on that.
And Zolaris, you have the command of the soldiers.
okay. Next up is. Oh, I guess that's the end of the round. Oh, and that was Jazra's multiple attack, too. Okay, time now is 2:17. The smoke in the bridge is gone. The 2 stunned rail will wake up in 5 rounds. And first up is Shandrak and Company, and I'm going to give you XP for those 6 spider drones. And when spider drones are under the command of a command unit, they only yield 325 points until the command unit is destroyed. Player characters is 4. NPCs who are in XP, I think, was 9. Number of creatures defeated was 6. Hit dice per creature is 3. I'm pretty sure Warriors and Bards was 8. Alright, Shandrak and Company.
Alright, so Chandrak will he'll move back and yeah, it looks like well, Asher's here first, so he'll tell her, how what's going on, and suggest, I think we should either probably, we should probably try to now that the alarm is set, we should probably head to that deck wherever the extra arms are being held.
You that sounds good, Ashley?
Yeah, let's do it.
Chandrak will start to move back. And
I'll ask Jazra, does she know where the aft is from here?
She says she points west.
okay.
Yeah, Drag on my second cup of coffee. I promise I'll be human any minute now.
In that case, I think that Chandrak will kind of go over and motion to Ryer. And is there this is the elevator, right? Is there a down button?
No, there's no down button. It only goes up.
Okay. Alright. And Chandrak will say, alright, man, come on. Let's head out. Kind of get to that that dimensional gate and warehouse. Sorry, moving my people.
And the door kind of opens as you approach the elevator as well.
Oh, mm-hmm.
You can hear the sound of like electrical arcing coming from inside of some of these doors, like the sound that was just playing in this music track,
Mm-hmm.
like the sound of welding, arc welding.
Wire will go up to this door over here and try to detect noise on it.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely hear arc welding coming from behind this door. And other than that, all you can hear is the beating of his heart.
Well, I'm just gonna move some guys in that wall.
All right. Jazra is going to move out of the bridge. And down the hall, kind of in front of the elevator, and stop. Alright, Dante and company. So you've got those 3 soldiers with you as well?
Yeah, and people moved the elevator down to the southwest, is it? Or where Dante is?
That red line right in front of you, it's a path of destruction leading further into the ship. It's probably where everybody went.
Cool. I'll follow on. I'm sorry to say, my roll 20 tonight, I've gone into it about 8 times, and every time I try and do anything, it's sort of... It's just not playing ball. Sorry, I can't move.
Let's see.
I don't know if it's because I'm in the doorway, or it's roll 20 playing.
The carpet's probably stuck in a wall. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, right. Oh, cheers. So the elevator's just there.
By the time you get there, you can see Varen right here.
Yeah.
And maybe you can see Asher over here.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to stop there then.
They went around the corner, and he points that direction.
Alright. To which place? Follow down there. Oh. I'm terribly sorry, but I think Dante's stuck in another wall.
Oh, yeah. Here. I will pull him out of the wall real quick. There you go.
He's drunk in charge of a carpet. Yeah, I think that'll do for
We're gonna
Dante.
put a breathalyzer on that thing.
He'd fail it every time. There's plenty of consistency there.
Yeah. All right, Asher and Company.
Alright. Asher and Varen. Oh, sorry, I stopped my ruler. Yeah, they're all kinda make their way toward where Shandrak went. Gragas is gonna come in and start working on what Jazra asked him to. Where are these instruments? Just kind of like in this general area.
Oh yeah, just everywhere throughout the
Yeah,
bridge.
He's just working on what Jazra asked him to, and everyone else is just moving toward where Shandrak is. Actually, she sees Shandrak. And so which direction?
Well, Jazra said all the way to the west, so I think I'm gonna head south and see if we can go southwest from there.
Okay. Still has some movement, so she'll head that way. Eight. She stops by these doors to see what we're thinking about opening either of them. And then just everybody's gonna catch up with her, but if you wanna move on to the next person, that's cool.
Okay. Tenzi and Company.
We'll start heading, following the path of destruction, and try to catch up with the rest of the people.
All right.
And that'll be all for us. I'm just going to move my tokens.
All right. Shandrak and Company.
And move out south.
All right. You come across a second elevator here. And this rail right here yells back, it's the elevator to engineering.
Engineering was destroyed.
And he yells back, that's correct.
let's continue then. And could you help Evergreen out with that, please?
He's stuck, you said?
Yeah, he's stuck near the first elevator.
Can you ping him for me?
And yeah, that's yeah, that'll be all.
Okay. Jazra is going to tag along to right in front of the engineering elevator where Shanrak is and stop. Okay. Dante and company. Don't forget about your 3 soldiers.
Yeah, I've forgotten about my 3 soldiers. Where are they?
They were right behind you when you started.
Right. Okay. How do I move multiple people? Sorry, I've not done this before.
Well, you can grab multiple characters in a group and move them around with your mouse pointer. Like select, 3, click and drag over like 3 or 4 characters at a time, and just kind of
they're
scoot them around.
not looking at, yeah, I can't. I've got no control over it. I don't think.
Let's see. 1 second. I think I did forget to give you control of them. So edit. Dante. Save changes.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, and then Asher and Company.
Alright. Everyone's sort of more or less caught up. And Chandrak said he was going south, I think. Yeah, Sam, okay. So kind of pause here and say, so engineering's destroyed. That sounds not great.
Yeah, so don't think we have anything to do there. If it's destroyed, whatever this computer thing probably doesn't want anything to do with this.
Mm. And she kind of goes around the corner to see if there's anything besides this elevator.
Okay. And it just so happens you run into a group of doomed.
Found him!
And there's a group of 4 of them standing together. And of course they notice you. And they charge their rifles. Go ahead and roll initiative. But before you do, actually, I need to clear everyone from the turn order tracker. And add lottie-dottie everybody.
All this little group initiative to my rail. Is that okay?
It's not going to add them unless you roll an individual
Okay, I thought you said.
initiative. And these doomed are armed with blaster rifles.
On a deal. Is there a world in which I could, for instance, use a character's initiative to try to wrestle a blaster away from the enemy and take it for themselves?
Yeah, that's a disarm.
Cool.
So
don't see one under initiative. Let's see.
it's just an attack with whatever you got. So if you're using a weapon to do it, you would roll initiative for the
Okay.
weapon. If you're doing it by hand, you roll base size initiative.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're doing it by hand, it'll be a touch attack, called shot. So a touch attack -4 to grab onto the weapon, and then you have a strength contest with the
Okay.
target, and it's all in the macro that I wrote for disarm.
Excellent.
So when you go up to attack, if you slide all the way down to the bottom, or not slide, but it's the bottom attack on any weapon. Should say special maneuvers or special attacks or something, and you click on that, and it opens up another template, and disarm should be somewhere on there,
Okay, thank you.
and it's going to tell you to make like an attack roll at -4 or whatever.
I can't seem to roll initiative for Zolaris right now.
He is kind of on top of a. Oh yeah, Zolaris is under the control of Tenzi now.
Oh.
Yeah. So Gregus is under control of Asher, and Zolaris is under control of Tenzi.
Got another hand.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I never rolled initiative for him. I don't even know what token that is.
That is this guy right here.
Got it. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I got his initiative in. So
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and then I need to roll for Jazra. She's using her blaster pistol.
Oh, same for Ryan.
Oh, okay. I just gave him a second spot so you can enter his initiative now. Alright. Is anyone still rolling? Looks like. Oh. I need to remove that, that. Ithil. Ruckus.
Did I roll for a thill accidentally?
No, I added everything to the turn order tracker to make sure everything got rolled
Okay.
for. Alright, so now we've got combat. Alright, we've got Tenzi's Vengeful Strike, Asriel's Vengeful Strike. Time now is 2:19 p.m. The 2 stunned rail will wake up in 3 rounds. And unless we have Dante on here twice.
Shouldn't do. I'm not sure how I rolled 0.
I noticed that you did roll initiative for the carpet, so you're going to want to roll initiative for Dante.
Alright, well, to be honest, even the carpet is stuck in the wall at the moment, all I'm going to do is move. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to move up to the rail.
Okay, just go ahead and roll base size initiative for him, and I'll pull him out of the wall when your turn comes up.
Cheers.
Okay, 6.58. Alright, Baron?
The motion still sounds a ways off, so he's gonna just jog that direction.
Okay.
He'll stop here and get ready to do some shit later.
Okay. Let's see. One of the Sardaukar looking Rael. That is one of Dante's Rael.
Yeah, they're on Overwatch at the moment, waiting for Dante to catch up. So if they see anything, they'll shoot. Other than that, they'll hold their turn.
Alright, and then Dante, who is stuck in the wall. I'll pull him out.
Cheers. I think the carpet's stuck rather than him, but
There you go.
thanks.
You should be okay now.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, he's just moving up to there.
Alright.
Dude.
And then Zolaris, who is under control of Tenzi.
Solaris yells out, "Let's go!" He starts jogging down towards the commotion.
Alright.
Can't see where to go. He'll just stop there.
Okay. Ryer.
Ryer is going to step into Jazz's space and then shoot at the dude's diagonal.
Alright, I'll drop a pistol for you. There you go. Right there. And then, which one did you shoot at?
I shot at this one.
Okay. So shieldless, -8 versus AC 3 is a hit. You cause 13 damage to that
Ryer's
doomed.
also gonna take some of his movements to move back a little. Make some
Alright.
space.
Zalmond.
Zalman's riding Ruckus. He moves up into the hallway, and as he goes by, Ted's emotions front him to towards the auxiliary storage room. So Zalman's going to go in there so he can guard Gregaris, or the guy that's doing the repairs up there, so that no one interrupts him, and in case there's some kind of counterattack against us.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to move up into there.
All right. It's the auxiliary bridge. Rail, and this one is by the elevator on the left.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, he's way too far. Yeah, he's just gonna. We're just gonna wait where he's at.
Okay. Karen Glory.
He's too far to attack, so he rolled for movement, and he will just jog up to where the action is.
And then Asher.
17 squares. Alright, Asher. Actually, you said to disarm with a weapon, you need to do a called shot, and I didn't roll for one, so if we'll wait until the end of the round and attempt that. But she will go ahead and take a little bit of movement just to